Hey guys, Hunter and I are going to Traverse City this week, and I just put on these nails. Ah, they look so good. So we have a 4-hour drive. Hunter's gonna drive the first 2 hours, so that means I get to play in the passenger seat. So I'm packing my iPad, I'm packing my phone, my AirPods, and maybe some snacks. I was gonna go to Trader Joe's. Then I put nails on, so it took me a little longer, and I was like, I don't have time to go to Trader Joe's, but I also have to go to Kroger to get brownies for my friend who was watching my cats. She's so kind. So yeah, I should probably stop doing this, and I should go get the brownies. But we're going to Traverse City, baby! All right, we're back from Kroger. I fucking hate that place. Okay, so here's my Kroger haul. First, barbecue chips. So I got those because I like those. These are for Hunter. Ahoy! Chips Ahoy! Mini. Ooh. Then I got these for Lena. Brownie. Ooh, yummy. This is Hunter's favorite soda. Sprite. Hey! Oh my god. I love Dr. Pepper. Okay, so we're gonna write a letter to Lena. First, it's gonna say, Lena, thank you. I'm just gonna write this because it's like kind of personal, so if you can just like wait a second. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna put the snacks back in the bag, and I'm going to take my duffel bag out to the car and set this all up for her. And then I'm probably gonna go drive to get Hunter. I might get gas before I go see him. I have to fill up. But yeah, guys, the road trip is just beginning. I'm so excited. Ah! Hey guys, we're in the car now. Bay's driving, just like I said. And look what I have. Ooh, I'll show you guys what I'm playing right now. It's a little something I like to call P versus Z, if you catch my drift. And I'm actually about to beat the game, so might have to download the second one. We'll see. Guys, this is me when Bay says, oh, I'll just drive the whole way. Oh boy, oi, 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 oi. It's the next morning, and we're getting ready to go get breakfast, but I'm gonna sit down and do my makeup. First, you always have to start out with your sunscreen. Aquaphor. Uy. Yeah, take that in. Is that a wiener? Good morning. Hunter and I are waking up because we're meeting with my mom to get breakfast, and he's showering right now, and I'm gonna get ready. But I didn't film my little antique haul. It's not much, but it was pretty cute in there. I love that place. Some things are a bit pricey, as to be expected, but I like to pick out little things that aren't too expensive. Okay, so anyways, my haul. First item. Hey! It's just, I know that's not, is that Charlie? Oh yeah, that is Charlie. Charlie Brown hairbrush. Hey, he's so cute. And then the last thing that I got, I don't know if I can show you. I got a lamp for my bedside table. Maybe I'll show it at home when it's plugged in because it was really cute. Guys, Hunter and I just got coffee and now we're back because tonight we have like a dinner reservation. So I have a blue dress that I want to wear that I bought for Traverse City and I think it's gonna be so cute, but I have to do my hair first because I washed it but it's kind of frizzy and inconsistent. So I have clips that I brought to do my hair. Okay, now that we did that, oh, big zit on my chin. Clean these up. Do we there? If I put that on, it's so hard to get off though. Did that do anything? Now for hair. Let's just see. Yes. Yes. That looks freaking gorge. Okay guys, I'm in my dress, but I think I'm gonna put my hair up. I just curled it all to put it back up. Classic. Okay, maybe I could do, I don't know. My hair's so thick and luscious, I don't know if this will hold it. Can't even see you. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Thanks guys for checking in. It's been such a magical evening. I feel so grown up and maybe a little bit like Lindsay Lohan. So hey guys, we made it home. We're home. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out at the house now. That was really delicious. I loved every second of it. My face is really burnt. And the sun is setting right now. It's really beautiful and it's been a really fun time, and I'm sorry for whatever I said at the vineyard. Hey guys, we're back at home. Earlier we went to the dunes. Now I'm back home and we're just relaxing. And I think I'm gonna try to work on some new nails. And I really want to get a nail printer, like something that can print really high quality images, like super small. And I guess a normal printer could do that, but I want it to stick. And I guess a normal printer could probably do that too, but I think I found one on Amazon that I want to get. And to start, I want to do slushy noobz nails. Okay, so the first hand, I have to figure out how to do this on press-ons because I want it to say slushy noobz. Wait, S-L-U-S-H. We're gonna squeeze out. We'll squeeze out. We'll do it. The slushy hand is gonna have Martin, and then I need to find photos for Hamza for noobz. Because I'm thinking it'll take up like, the slushy will take up like 3 fingers, and then the noobz. This is the first hand. This is what I'm like envisioning. But I'm gonna add like shine sparkles and stuff. I just couldn't do it on here because I didn't like how it looked. But I would like print this on the nails. I don't know. It's my first time using the printer too, so I'll have to see what works and what doesn't. But I would like print this and then maybe like touch up the letters a little bit with a paintbrush and then add shine sparkles, like, you know, like. Okay, so now that you see kind of what I'm talking about, I have to do the other hand for Hamza and find his photos, but then I have to figure out how I'm gonna do the writing on the hands, the fingernails, I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that and then see you later. A lot of that stuff was just sitting in your bag. So as you can see, a lot has changed. I'm going for like a tropical summer kind of vibe. I like had to squash the airbrush idea because the lettering and like the layout of it wasn't really speaking to me, and I just thought it would be complicated trying to get like one word across multiple nails. So I opted instead to just use photos of them, their faces. just for fun, you know, and I think this is really fun. And I really want to bring it to life. I might do double olives. I don't know, but also cherries could be cute because I was like really inspired by like dark cherry color with like the leopard print, but I did tiger print, which was inspired by a different nail that I saw that I'll credit when I post this because it was so beautiful. It was like the exact vibe I wanted. But yeah, I'll probably tweak these a little bit as I make them and see what works. But here is the final sketch. I did this all on Procreate. So I just drew up the sketch and I don't have the nail printer yet, but it's coming tomorrow. And today I just got home from Travers and just finished sketching this. And I think I might just get started on making the nails that don't need the printer, and even just prepping the nails that do need the printer, so that I can finish them really quick tomorrow. Yeah. Look who's here. She's so happy mommy's back. Oh, bunny hop. She's precious. She's everything. But yeah, I'm just hanging out at the house. Hunter's at his house. We're just kind of unpacking and chilling. He has to go back to work tomorrow. And I'm gonna take orders for customs tomorrow and work on these nails. I don't know if I want to rely on printer like work, like, because it kind of takes the fun out of like hand painted, but in some instances I think it's really like fun and like, I don't know, there's like certain aesthetics it can fulfill and look nice, but most of the time I'd rather just like hand paint something. But it'll be nice to have, and I think this will be a really fun way to use it, but also like be creative with like sculpting and flowers, and it'll be good. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna start on those nails right now. Tutorial time! Okay, I'm starting to paint all these nails their base colors. I'm gonna try to create like an Amazon marketplace thingy where I can link all the products I use, because they're all from Amazon pretty much. But yeah, just painting all the base colors. This nail I painted black because it was gonna be a chrome nail, and I just think a black base helps make chrome pop. Now we have like a pinky nude for the French tip. Love her. Beetles polish. Love. And then this pale yellow shade for the thumbs. Okay, and then I'm doing top coat here. I'm using Beetles top coat because I think that chrome sticks really well to it. And this, yeah, that's all I'm doing. And here is the second layer of this like purple jelly color. I really love it. With one coat it's pretty light, but when you do that second coat it really darkens up and just, it looks so pretty. And now I'm starting on the French tip nails. This is how I do my French tips. I start with like a straight line across, I just eyeball it, and then create like a T. I draw a line down the center. I was like struggling here, I don't know, I'm shaking a little bit, it was really late. But after I make the T, I just drag it up. It's kind of, I don't know, it takes practice. It's like, I just eyeball it, but whenever I do that method, one side is always uneven, so I have to like flip it all around and just keep working on it until it looks good, and then I fill it in with a brush. And here I'm just using the brush from the bottle to do a second coat of this pale yellow. Once I use the brush, I just use my smaller brush to kind of go in and get really close to the line of the tip just to make it really clean. And here I'm doing some blooming gel because I wanted like an ombre look on the tip. This is definitely my favorite blooming gel. I've used Beetles blooming gel, but the polish spreads pretty fast, but with this one it's a little bit slower. You have like some more control over it. But I think it also depends on what polish you're using. This polish that I'm using with this blooming gel makes it spread like kind of slower. And yeah, when you're just doing like a lot of blooming gel, I feel like it gives you more control over placing your polish without it like spreading out super fast. I hope that made sense. But yeah, so here's like this burnt orange, but I wanted it a little bit darker to be even a little bit more burnt, so I took some dark brown polish on a sponge, of course. Girl, you can't get me away from these things. I love a good sponge. And I just put some on and then used a clean corner to kind of feather it out so that it was really smooth and didn't have any like harsh edges. And then once I did that, I'm doing top coat. I'm using my favorite top coat to like finish stuff off. Love her, she does the best work. I'm trying to keep it thin, but I just do the top coat because the Beetles gel, oh my god, the blooming gel, it like doesn't fully cure, so you have to do a top coat if you want to paint on top of it without the polish spreading. So I'm just doing these like tiger stripes using that same jelly purple. And like I said, it's really light with the first coat, so I did a second coat but only focused on like the root of the stripes so that they're really dark, but then they kind of go out into this lighter purple. And now I'm about to begin sculpting some flowers. I wasn't wearing gloves because I ran out. Please be careful. Please wear gloves. They came the next day, so wasn't working too long without them, but I'm trying to avoid touching this as much as possible. I might touch it a little later on, but I just don't touch it. And basically I'm using my tool to make these little 5 little globs, and I place them on and kind of taper them out so one end is skinnier than the other end is kind of fat, and that's going to be the tips of the petals. And now I'm taking this tool and just kind of doing whatever I feel like and kind of spreading them out until they look pretty, like a flower would. If you look at a reference, you should be able to do it. It's takes some practice maybe, but you'll get it. LOL. Okay, so here's what it looks like. And I did that on the other finger too, just one larger flower. And now I'm using this like dusty rose color to paint the base. Oh, my kitties are eating. I don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, dusty rose. I thought that this was really pretty. It ended up being a little bit too close to the French tip base, so we'll see later on what I did to kind of like counteract, I don't know, not fix it, but like just kind of make the flowers pop a little bit more. Once I did 2 coats of the dusty rose, I took a sponge and put more of that jelly purple on it, and it's out of focus, but I'm just like dabbing it on the center and then taking a clean corner to kind of diffuse all the edges and make it smooth, and kind of like what we did earlier with the dark brown on the orange with the blooming gel. And now I'm taking a lighter pink, and it's really minimal, but it's like such a nice detail. I think like small details are everything, especially on nails. It's so pretty. And I'm just like painting these veins with the light pink. I think it looks really pretty. And after I did that, I just kind of did more to just deepen it up a little bit. And now, like I was talking about, it was a little too similar to the tip color, so I took the jelly purple and I'm just outlining each petal. And I'm using a really light hand. That is something that's really important. I don't want it too thick. I just want it, I don't know, just to outline, but not be too noticeable. And then once I had the outline, I wiped off my brush so that it was clean, and I'm like feathering in the edges. And then I did a yellow center, and I also added like hibiscus little dots with the jelly purple. And I think I did a couple coats on some of the dots to kind of build them up. And then after that, I was finished, and I did top coat on both nails, and they were ready to go. They they look so cute, like little tiger. Ooh. Okay, anyways, moving on to the pinkies. Here is me doing chrome on that black Beetles polish with the top coat. I ended up doing 2 layers of chrome just because I think that it kind of helps ensure that it won't chip off as fast, like they just last a little longer this way. And after I did my first layer of chrome, I popped off the pinky and I just cleaned up the edges because the pinkies are smaller, so sometimes they get like overhang of product. So before I do the second layer of chrome, I just clean them up to make sure that everything's covered and smooth. Here is me doing that second layer. It just is so beautiful. It just really pops because that chrome is now your base, and you're doing a second layer of chrome on top of the chrome, so it looks great. Love doing it. And here I am adding these sequins. Sorry, my cat is playing with her little toy. But basically I'm doing like the thinnest layer of glue you can possibly do. because I'm gonna want to like encapsulate these with top coat, and I don't want to use a builder gel, so I'm just trying to keep that layer of glue super thin. And it skipped ahead and I sped up that clip, but I really took my time. I think that clip was like 3 minutes of me just like placing these sequins. But once they're placed how you like, I just did a top coat, and I did this top coat a little bit thicker than usual, the normal. It was a little bit thicker just to kind of like uh oh my god, girl, just like capture, what the hell, encapsulate the edges of the sequins. Oh, I guess we're going a little bit back in time. That wasn't laid out in the correct way. But yeah, here's me adjusting them. I guess you can see now, like, it took me a while. But now once everything is cured, the surface is flat, there's no harsh edges. I just mixed up some black Beetles gel polish with some top coat, and I'm creating this like halo, like border kind of edge around the nail, uh, just to kind of clean it up. I don't know. I guess I didn't have to do this, but I just like to do that. I'm cleaning up my mistake with a sponge, because I didn't have gloves. Normally I just like wipe it with my fingertip with a glove, but didn't have it, so had to use a sponge because I don't want any polish on my skin. Just taking my time, trying to make everything really even and consistent, trying to make it smooth, making sure there's like no lumps in this border, because it'll show up if there is. And here it was. I just cured that, and now I'm using some chrome to kind of clean it up. I don't know, I don't know if I needed to do that. I just wanted to. It just kind of makes it look a little cleaner, I think. But yeah, just did chrome. I only did one layer of chrome for that because that's just how I was feeling. And now I'm painting a star, a yellow star in the center. Here is how I draw my stars. People ask, how do you get a perfect star? Girl, let's take it back to the first grade. Like, I'm just gonna do like the outline of the star, connecting all the lines, just the OG way that we all learned, you know? And once it looks good, I color it in with paint. And I kind of like extend some of the legs of the star just so that they're like, I don't know, just so it looks nice. Like whatever I judge based on my, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just try to make it look perfect. Like to me, to what I think is perfect, you know? And here's how she ended up. And I just did my favorite top coat, and she's so cute. Okay, now for the nails that were gonna have the stickers on them, I ended up using an airbrush. I don't normally use an airbrush, but I got like these actual polishes that are meant for an airbrush, or like paint that's used for an airbrush. So I wanted to try it out, but it was kind of speckled. I don't know why that was. Maybe I didn't shake it well enough. I don't know. But it worked. It looked good. So I just did a lighter blue on top of that jelly purple. And now I'm just sealing it in with top coat. Okay, now I'm making the cherries. Here I am. I touched it a little bit. Oh my god, girl. Wash your fingers, or at least wipe them down really well with alcohol. But I just did these like 2 circles and kind of pushed them down to flatten them a little bit, and then used the tip of this tool to create like a little divot at the top to create like those 2 hill shapes that cherries have at the top. You get it. I'm just trying to get like cover as much of these cherries as possible because I use clear gel, so I don't want like you to be able to see through them. So I'm just taking my time and painting really close to the surface of the nail with this detail brush, but being careful not to get any of the red polish on the actual nail. And once I did 2 coats of that, I took this darker red that I have and went around the edges of the nail and kind of blended it up. It's a small detail, but I think it really adds such a layer of depth to the cherries. Like, you'll see at the end, they look so much more like realistic. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. See, they look so good. And now I'm using some white polish to create these little highlights on the nail. The cherries, I mean. And then I rolled out a really thin little line of the 3D putty, and I'm using that to make a stem. I think I did not do very well with this stem. I should have just been patient and like rolled out a new stem that was a lot thinner, but I wasn't, so it was kind of thick, but I knew I wanted it to be thinner. So I started out with a really light green, and then I took some darker green to kind of go along the edges, just to kind of like give off this illusion that the darker green was the actual stem, so it looked a lot thinner. And I did that, and then I didn't show it on camera, but I ended up taking some dark brown polish, and you can see it here, just like going over it even more to make it just a little bit, add some depth, you know, we love that word, depth. It's all about the depth. Now I'm doing top coat, and she's looking so shiny and so cute. Love her. Okay, I just opened this and I'm about to start getting into it because I don't know what any of this is, but it's the nail pop printer. I guess these are like the cartridges or like the stickers that it prints on. Little manual book, and then USB cable, I guess. And then here is the actual machine, and I'm gonna get this set up and then we'll come back and see how she's working. Wow, that just blew me away. Okay, so here are the nails that I wanted to do their two face stickers on. So I started with Martin and I just was cutting it out. And I used really nice scissors, my scissors that I only use for paper, and I'm just trying to cut as close to the edge as possible. And then when I put it on the nail, I was like, oh, this is gonna be way too big, but I didn't want to waste another cartridge thing, so I was like, let's just go with it. And I used a sculpting tool to peel off the plastic back, and then my tweezers to get the sticker up, and I tried to like pull in the direction of the sticker, if that makes sense, just so it didn't rip. And then I laid it on straight and pressed her on, you know? Oh my god, it was really funny doing this. It kind of like warps their faces a little bit when you lay it flat, but oh well. And here's Hamza's. I used my little bone folder to like get it on really good. And like I said, it covered up a lot of the background, so I just repainted it. And here are the final nails, yes! Eat. Hey guys, editing right now and just realized I didn't really make an outro, but I'm almost done editing and it was a blast. Thanks guys, thanks for watching if you did. Hopefully there'll be more to come. I have to find something to do that's worth watching, and a set worth making, am I right? But yeah, this was fun and just cute to edit, especially clips of me and Hunter. So even though he wasn't really in it, but like cute to edit our trip. It was like fun. I was like, oh my god, I was just there. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.